What's up, everybody?
Gun Show Gaming.
Well, I was trying to come up with some kind of content. So I have this Basilisk project I've been working on. These cotton candy ones I got a while back. I never ended up using them just because stuff happened. I didn't get to go to Aberration like I wanted to. So I'm there now, but these were the top at the time. And I'm trying to remember, let's see. They had, I know you guys can't see it, but it's they had 63 points base in health and like 40 mutations. They had 40 points in stamina. They had 60 in weight with 40 mutations, which is really nice, of course, for moving stuff around in Aberration. And here's my thing. There's a reason why it's called Meat Project, because since I started on the Strayos, I'm telling you, I prefer the Basilisk over the Carcha for meat runs for this simple purpose. It's weight. You can, even with this one, what I did was I mixed this one with a stronger one later on that had more melee. Now they come out 409, which we know you can't put all the points into that, right? Correct. They cap at 450. Well, it really doesn't matter. See, some of you guys need to learn, the younger, the newer players, that doesn't always matter. You can, like, for instance, this one has, now that I have it, and I don't even have all the points in it. I only have, it's at 439. So I've got 11 more points to put into this Basilisk. It still has 200 more melee than the previous 362, which is, for you to get the max levels into it, it needs to be a 362, right? It doesn't matter. It still has, right now, 200 more melee. I'll probably bring it to 3,300 weight, because what I like to do is, now I don't have a weight pyro on me at the moment, but if I'm really going after to try to go for a really good meat run, I will black box the Basilisk here, okay? And then after I black box the Basilisk, and this is without traits, mind you. I'm on Aberration. I'm gonna try to go for some meat carrier traits, all that stuff, and the movement speed traits. It's gonna make him even faster. But the good thing about using a Basilisk is that you have the weight. And with these new ones over here, let me show you. I'm pretty sure these are still the top melee. These bad boys right here. They have base melee is 46 with 254 mutations. So at full imprint, it is 2,266 melee as a 362 with no points put in. Alright, now they have no stamina, they have no weight, they're all health. The health is 39 points with 22 mutations. So this is purely a warrior Basilisk. I mean, if you're going for, on average, going for fangs, blah, 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 for the boss fight. So what I'm trying to do is, the next thing will be getting the melee from this guy and the health from this one over onto this one that comes out of 409. Alright, I've done the math, and the proper baby will come out right now a 415. But at full imprint, it'll be still, 250 more melee than this one. Even though it'll only be a 415, it'll have the 2,800 weight. So then I can boost it up. The thing is, with 3,300, 3,400 weight, you can black box this guy. And that's right, you black box the Basilisk, and then, see your pyro, if you got a weight pyro right here, which I do have weight pyros, you can then turn around, take all that meat off this guy, and you can put it on your weight pyro. So then your Basilisk You know, we used to call the whales basilisk, but I call these the basilisk. Your basilisk, you can black weight both of them, and this sucker right here can go full speed. Let's see. Let's go over here to our meat run area that our buddies have had for a long time. All right, look. Take this guy, and you can. Here's the beautiful thing about the basilisk. Their weight is so awesome. Let me throw off my pyro, because I don't like going in the water with the pyro. I've had too many die from drowning. They have 0 oxygen, so they die really fast. But the thing is, you see how fast the basilisk is. And this one has 1900 melee. But you see how fast these guys are. And the beautiful thing is, even with the latest cartridges really don't have the weight. You know what I mean? So you're constantly having to stop, get stamina with a Carch. So with these guys, there's no worry with that. You don't have to worry about stopping, because you can, especially if I get a couple of traits, this basilisk can run full speed all day long, black weighted, with a black weighted pyro on your shoulder. So think about that. The Carch you're having to run is like, oh, he's run out of stamina, so you gotta wait for a second. Yeah, you get your little speed from the bite, but it really doesn't matter. I'm telling you, I have guys that they'll spawn in to do meat runs on the Strauss in the swamp, and like I run circles around them. I'm just telling you, I run circles around them. So yeah, that's why I do that. Again, I like doing little videos like this because things change, and a lot of people, for some reason, they get stuck in a rut and they don't think of new ways of doing things. But oh yes, absolutely. At this point, I will never use a Carcha again for a meat run. Or these basilisks. If I can, here's the thing. If I can, I'm going to go tame one with lower health, or if I can get one off Facebook somewhere. If anybody watching, you've got let's see, somewhere, I don't know. If somebody's got around maybe a 135 to 150, I need to get the health down, because there's no reason to have 35k health or even 20k health for a meat basilisk. Nothing's going to kill it. Even with a primitive saddle, you don't have nothing. So the health is not a concern. But that way you can pick up the extra points. If I can get closer to 362, can you imagine? Can you imagine like 2,800 melee with 3,500 weight? Like, I mean, it's so awesome. It's so awesome. So, and if you're in a tribe, like I'm a single player most of the time. If you've got another tribe member that can take and use a dreadmare and cryo up your black weighted pyro, for instance, so it's not cooking the meat and all that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, you can like annihilate some meat. I mean, if you're a breeder and you need meat, I mean, I'm sorry. It's just, I think this is a superior method to gather meat, especially if you don't have anybody to help you. So anyway, I thought this would be a good, I did not mean to pick up a stone. Come on. Thank you. Yeah. So if you guys like it, leave a like, subscribe, please. And so I can keep doing this, because I can't keep doing these videos. This is going to be a waste of my time if I can't at least make a little bit of money off this stuff. So anyway, guys, that's the video. Give it a try, see what you think, and Gun Show out.